Do you think that the players are playing too many games?
Yes. I think they are.
Your players?
Hello, you're locked into the Three Spice Queens, where the takes are hot, the food is seasoned, and the gym motivation is somewhat questionable. We're talking football, fitness, food, and raw conversations with three women who keep it honest. So welcome to the Three Lovely Spice Queens.
Welcome back, Jules.
Thank you.
Good to have you back. We've missed you.
It has been. I've missed you guys.
Yes. Good.
Been off to sunny climates.
I have. I had a really good restful time.
Good.
Which was good. I think you need it sometimes.
Yeah.
Just take a little break.
Absolutely.
Reset for a little bit. But I did miss you guys and
We
our
missed you too.
lovely Spice family.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
But yeah, I'm glad to be back with you guys today.
What did you think about your replacements for the...
I think Mr. K7
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
did a very, very good job, and he batted for United, and I was very proud. Thank you, K7, for all the work you did. It was a very easy week anyway because we did win. So, very good job. But, as for some other teams, okay, Royal, would you like to explain your attire for this evening?
So obviously on Thursday we lost another game. 3-1 to Crystal Palace. And I'm in mourning. I'm in mourning, ladies.
Yeah.
I'm Spice family. I know you guys don't feel sorry for me, but I'm in mourning right about now. So this is I think I'm just gonna wear black every game until there's something to be happy about. So this is me for the foreseeable. Could be for the rest of the season, who knows?
No.
But I'm really, really down. I'm really, really upset. My team is just all over the place.
Yeah.
I don't know where the next win is coming from. And we've only got 9 games left to play.
Yeah.
So,
What's your losing streak? 10?
No, it's
No,
5.
Is it 5?
5.
5 losses on the bounce.
So if that was your Man United guy, you will have no hair. At this point.
I would have a lot of hair.
So you have a lot of hair. Wow.
If it wasn't cut. Yeah, so...
I have seen someone else now try and start
grow your hair up.
I'll cut my hair the next time Tottenham win 5 in a row.
Oh.
Or just win one, maybe. Maybe that should be one. They can cut their hair once Tottenham actually win a game.
Yeah. And is that in all tournaments?
No, not in all. This is just Premier League.
But when was your actual last win, all tournaments? It has to be last year, right?
No. That was Champions League.
Oh.
Yeah, we won.
Against who?
In all honesty, I don't even remember anymore. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
I know Premier League, it was last year, November or October, November.
Was your last win in the Premier League?
Yeah. I think so. It's been a while.
Oh, wow.
It's been a while.
I feel sorry for you,
Do you know what? Yes.
Thank you.
I actually do.
I think this is the one time
Thank you.
3 Spice Queens can agree on something. Because I
this is really hard coming from an Arsenal fan. But console your Tottenham fan friend.
I know, right?
Sorrows.
There was a little bit of
Sorrows.
something of that.
No, I am more understanding than my other half when it comes to Tottenham because they don't feel anything for you. But I do feel a little bit when I saw your post after the post-match post.
Yeah, that was a hard
on the
watch.
top on the clock app. I could see the pain.
Honestly, sometimes literally after the game, when the game finished, I just sat in my seat and I didn't leave for about 10 minutes after the game finished because I literally was just contemplating what is my life? What has my life come to?
Wow.
What was the
This is so
atmosphere like
sad.
in the stadium?
Yeah.
Like, obviously you're there, you're feeling the vibes or not. What was the atmosphere? What was the atmosphere like in the actual stadium?
From the beginning, we're always behind the boys, regardless.
Really?
Yes. Like everyone's singing, like, come on, you Spurs. Like we're with the team.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
You scored.
well, first of all, Palace scored. And then VAR chalked that off because Sar's nose was ahead. So that was offside. So then we scored. And then, yeah, everyone was cheering. Everyone was happy. And then Mickey van der Ven, 3 minutes later, decides he doesn't want Sar to go there. So he just like, nope, come back here. And then he gets a red card.
He wanted to dislodge his shoulder.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't really understand what he was thinking. He couldn't have been thinking anything because you know you're the last man. You know if you're going to commit a foul now, it's going to be serious. We can't afford to be losing men to injuries, to red cards, to nothing because we have no one there as it is already. And then you stupidly go and get yourself sent off. Why?
And in the first
20 minutes.
25 minutes, something like that. I can't even remember. But it was in the first half anyway. But it was 3 minutes after we scored. That is what I don't understand. If he's going to score, let him score. We still have 11 men on the pitch.
Yeah.
But you foul him, you bring him down, and then we're down to 10 men in the first half. And then we still got another 60 minutes to go with 10 men.
Yeah.
I don't understand what he was thinking.
Yeah. I'd love to know because
honestly
there's no logic to that.
No, there
because
wasn't.
None at all.
He would, even in reality, he probably wouldn't have even scored. He wouldn't have scored.
But even if he did,
yeah,
we would have still been in the game.
It's
It was
true.
the first half.
Yeah.
There was so much time left to play, and it's just stupidness.
Yeah, it's true.
Absolute stupidness. I would never understand what was going through his head, and especially as he was our captain for the game.
Captains out.
Captain for the game, you need to keep your head. And he's just going to lose it.
He panicked. He thought, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to defend that. We scored, we were down 2-0, or no, it would have been 1-1 in the first half. He
but that's
panicked.
nothing compared to having 10 men
It's true.
and still being 1-1.
Oh, he's on a 3-match ban?
4.
He's 4.
No, he's on a 1-match ban.
Oh, is it first red?
It's a 1 match.
His first red of the season?
I thought it was going to be three because it was a straight red, but it's a 1 game.
Oh, okay.
1 game ban.
I guess that's a blessing for you guys.
So he's not there against Liverpool, which in all honesty doesn't really matter. What's the point in playing that game because we're going to lose that anyway.
Liverpool, if you have a heart, just let them win.
Please, just let us win 1 game.
Yeah.
We need to just win.
Yeah.
We are we're not even flirting relegation. We are in a relegation battle.
Yeah.
We are in the trenches right about now. We are up to our neck in mud and dirt and everything nuts and awful. So please, Liverpool, just give us
Or give them a draw. Give them a draw.
Yeah, but what, they need more than 1 point.
Yeah.
To be comfortably away from, because what are you 1 point ahead of Nottingham Forest and
West Ham.
West Ham.
Mm-hmm.
So either one of those can win a game and you lose. That's it.
Down.
That's it. So they need a comfortable win. Like,
to be fair, Liverpool's not been playing great. I've been saying this. Liverpool have not been
they
playing
haven't
great.
been.
So it is possible if you guys go in the right mindset for you guys to take the 3.
Dr. Tottenham will give you your 3 points now.
Yeah.
I have no hope.
I will say, when I was watching that game, Jules has said this before, it was like watching Friday Night Football.
Yeah.
And I said to you that there was a point, it was right at the end, or no, it was before the last goal. And they just were passing in towards the goal. Now, I thought that logic would dictate. You just kick the ball away from the goal. Just, clear it. Clear the ball. As long as it is not in your half, as long as it's nowhere near your goal, they cannot score.
Yep.
The more you keep it out of your area, the less chance they have of scoring. And they just were playing hopscotch in front of the goal.
So depressing. It's awful. It's really,
It's just
really
really
depressing.
sad. It's really
It is.
sad.
This is what my club have come to. I'll go back to it again. From winning the Europa League, where we were all happy, smiling, everyone was like a family again, to then sacking Ange, bringing in Thomas Frank, getting rid of Thomas Frank, and now bringing in Igor Tudor. It's just all gone.
Do you think
Pots. It's all gone
the
to
sacking
pots.
of Ange was the catalyst for the downfall? Because I feel
Yeah.
like
I think it wasn't.
he got them that win. He should have been
did.
given a bit more of
Exactly.
an opportunity
Yeah.
to
Exactly.
show himself in
I agree.
the second
At the
season.
parade, he said season 3 is better than season 2. He told us in his second season he always wins something, and he did that. He won us the Europa League. Yes, we were 17th in the league. It's still not great, but he set out to do what he said he was going to do.
Yeah.
Then at the parade, he said season 3 is always better than season 2.
You didn't
While
get
in the
season
background, Levy was like, yeah, you ain't going to see season 3 anyway, so whatever. We're just happy you got us our trophy that we haven't won in how many years. Then they sacked him. The players loved Ange. And then they brought in Thomas Frank.
Bad
His
idea.
philosophy isn't the same. There's some players that said that they wasn't really a fan, and the way he played the system, they wasn't really a fan of it. So of course they're not going to want to play for him. But it's not even about him. It's about the fans. It's about the club in itself. You play for the fans. Your fans are paying big money every single week to see you play. Play the football, win the game, get us happy. But we're not happy.
When I look at football, I try and relate it to life. Yeah, with football is a job. Yes, they love playing football, but it's a job nonetheless, right? If you are demotivated in your job, there's nothing really that can be done if the management are not doing anything to support that change.
I hear it.
So if they might be a cohesive team together, and on the floor, they're the foot soldiers on the floor, they might love being with each other, but if you don't believe in the vision of your manager, you're very unlikely to follow in the path that they want to go through. So if they were vocal, which they were, about not being so supportive or not really liking Frank's style, then he should have listened to that. I guess the leadership team did listen to that because they fired him as well. But again, could all of it have been avoided if they had just kept Ange in the first place? Because then maybe you would have seen a bit more from the players wanting to give back more to the fans. Because let's be fair, the fans, you're not happy, but if you're not happy, imagine how they're feeling with the disconnect that's going on the pitch, in the locker room when they're having their halftime chats or whatever. They must just feel.
But you know what? A lot of fans were saying that it was good for them to get rid of Ange because obviously he got us to 17th in the league.
But you
won a trophy.
Some of the fans were happy. Some of the fans weren't happy.
You're always going to please everyone.
Yeah, you're not. You're always not going to please everyone. So it's one of those things. But I will say, from the time Harry Kane left to then Son leaving to then getting rid of Brennan Johnson, the board is also to blame. You get rid of your top scorer 3 seasons in a row. That doesn't make any sense to me.
I did wonder why.
Why would you do that? You need people to score goals for you, but you get rid of your top scorers 3 seasons in a row and never replacing them with anything of substance. The board is to blame.
It's true.
That's what it comes down to. The board is completely to blame.
They're not the ones even playing on the pitch. It's the problem.
But they don't care about the football. As we know, Tottenham Hotspurs is not a football stadium. It is a complex.
It's true.
It has football. One. It has concerts. It has boxing. It has Formula 1 racing underneath. It has NFL. Everything else.
But football.
But football is the main focus. That's why. So really and truly, the board deserve everything that they get. The fans don't deserve it, but the board deserve it. If we go down, I hope you lose everything and you go bust.
They won't go bust though, because
They won't.
the amount of money they make from booking these big concerts. We've been to a concert there, and we paid a lot for our tickets.
Bag of money, yeah.
So they're making money every other day. They were in summertime, every weekend.
There was something
going on.
Some sort of concert.
Yeah. Some sort of other sporting event, NFL season. It was here. It could be the next Wembley. It could be the next Wembley.
That's what it is, in all honesty.
Yeah.
That is what it is. I don't care about the football.
It's a shame because it's a football is what gave it the name.
Listen, for those of us that remember old school Tottenham grounds, in White Hart Lane, we remember Caxton Road back in the day. Like, that has been a fixture in North London for as long as we can remember. Do you know what I mean? So, not a Tottenham supporter, but that gives some, like, it makes you feel something. So I can understand how, like, I'm looking at that stadium and I'm not thinking that's a complex. I'm thinking that's Tottenham Football Stadium, and I expect the players, the managers, the owners to understand that before you had NFL, you had Tottenham Hotspurs.
Yeah.
Before you had boxing, you had Tottenham Hotspurs. Before you had Formula One, you had Tottenham Hotspurs playing on this ground in White Hart Lane. And the fans have been paying their season ticket year in and year out to get results. Something for next season needs to change. I am on the fence as to whether I hope you get relegated or not. Because I personally like the buzz of North London derby. I did like that rivalry. The Arsenal fan in me is like, bye. Girl, bye. But
Bye, Felicia.
the person that likes novelty and, you know, the hype and all of that stuff, it would be really sad to see you relegated, because I don't think if you don't come up next season, you're gone. We ain't seeing you again for another 5 years.
You'd be a Plymouth
minimum.
Tottenham in the Championship for
and then calling
years
yourself
to
a big
come.
six.
No.
But there has to. I don't think it will get to that point. I really don't think it will get to that point. I have faith that you'll win 2 matches in the next 9 matches.
Have you seen their next matches? Have you seen who they're playing against?
Yeah, you got Liverpool, you got Chelsea, isn't it?
They've got Liverpool.
Chelsea is our second to last before the end of the season,
and Aston Villa's their last.
No, is it?
Aston Villa's your last.
Oh, okay.
Are you sure? I don't know.
Sure it was Aston Villa when I
Everton, Liverpool, and then we have Champions League, and then can't even remember.
I don't think Everton was your last.
We got Nottingham Forest, Sunderland, Brighton, Wolves, Aston Villa, Leeds, Chelsea, and then Everton at home.
Yeah, fine.
Everton is at home.
Fine.
Sorry. Just win 2. Just give us 6.
Who out of that can give them 6 points? Let's look at the run. Let's look at the run up. Come on, it's all about Spurs today, apparently. So let's look at the run up.
I don't even want it to be
maybe
about
Brighton.
Spurs.
I mean,
wow. So
Crystal Palace.
Nottingham Forest. We're gonna hope it's at home. Doesn't really make a difference, but we're gonna hope for 3 points against Nottingham Forest because they're in the relegation battle as well. So pull your fingers out.
Have they not won their last 3 games?
Yeah, because didn't they?
They drew against City.
2-2.
Was their last game.
Seconds.
Then we have Sunderland away. Sunderland are very, very good at home, though. They've only lost 1 game at home.
Oh,
that was to us, I think.
No, that was to Arsenal.
Oh, shame.
And then we have Brighton away.
You're gonna win that game.
No, Brighton will be hard.
I'm trying to be maybe a draw. No, they're not.
And then we got Wolves away.
Wolves are so hard to beat home. They're so hard to beat home.
Wolves won against Liverpool.
Yep.
They should have won against Arsenal.
And they won against.
They didn't win against us.
No, they drew against us.
Yeah,
they drew against someone else. No, Liverpool. They lost against Liverpool. Yeah,
they won against Liverpool. They won 2-1.
That's what I mean. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah. So, who knows? And then Aston Villa.
You're not winning that game. Sorry.
It'll be the last game of the season. No, Everton's last game.
Everton's last game.
You'll
Leeds
win
at
that.
home.
If they haven't won any of these 3 games, Everton is gonna just lap the floor with them. They're gonna the Spurs boys are gonna be like, what is the point? We're relegated. We're relegated. What's the point?
I keep going back to confidence. This is why I was about Arsenal and the confidence with Arsenal and Spurs. If you have confidence, obviously technique plays a big part of it too, as well as just having the knowledge. But confidence can make you go to Everton match on the last game of the season and smash them 5-0.
I don't think I'm going to go to the last game of the season anyway.
You have to.
I think you should.
I think you should.
I think you
Why? On the last home game of the season, whether it be the last game of the season or the one before, whichever your home one is, the players do a lap of honour at the end of
There's no honour for Spurs. Sorry. There's no honour.
That's not nice.
That is very nice.
They deserve something.
I'm going to be throwing tomatoes.
The players have put, other than Romero and Van de Ven, who have let you guys down, I feel like they deserve something for having to deal with 3 terrible managers.
Is it 3 in 1 season?
No.
2.
And just
Two.
last season.
2 in 1 season. But then the thing, what players with March?
It might be a third very soon.
They shouldn't do that because at this point,
I feel they will get rid of Igor Tudor
Before the end
very,
of the
very
season.
soon.
before the end of the season,
Yeah.
he's had only a
Then
2
you've
weeks.
lost. Then you're being relegated. How can you? It's what, 4 games left? 5 games left?
9. There's 9 games left.
There's 9 games.
9 in
9
the
games
Prem.
left. Yeah, 9 in the Prem.
Let's wait and see.
They can't do that. But what I was going to say is that what players will be going that match of honour because they're all going to be in
Everyone,
stretchers
but
and wheelchairs and having walking
I
sticks
can't
and
injure-
crutches.
especially if we go down, you won't see me at the last game of the season.
Oh yeah.
I won't do it to myself.
But you'll know by last. You'll know by 3 games to last.
Yeah.
So you have technically 4 games to win at least 1.
No, we need at least 3 wins.
Yeah, you're not getting
in all
that.
honesty.
I said 2, but 3 wins in 4
depressing.
on a 5-game loss.
It's depressing.
Yeah, I don't think it's possible. So the Big 6 is over. The Big 6 is over. The Big 6 is over because of Spurs.
Because
Aston Villa's taking
the
Spurs'
Enoch.
place.
Nah,
Enoch-
Aston Villa still can't
Enoch
take
and the Lewis family. It's all your fault.
Okay.
And I hope you're happy.
They're rich, so
Because
they're very happy.
They don't care.
There you go.
They don't care.
There you
Oh,
go.
wow.
It's a sad time to be a Tottenham fan.
It is.
It's a sad, sad time.
I feel bad talking about our teams because
No,
I don't.
do it.
you want to go first?
100 wins. 100 goals. We hit 100 goals.
Just about.
Yeah.
How many of those goals actually came from Arsenal players?
Less than half.
Less than half?
No. It's not less than half, actually.
What is it? At least 80%?
About 75%.
Okay. That's a crazy stat.
No, I actually think it's 100 goals scored by Arsenal.
It's definitely
For the season, I think it is.
For the
wasn't it?
season, we got 100
Yeah,
goals.
I
3
think-
losses across all
I think
competitions.
I read it.
Mm.
3 losses against all. Listen, I don't care what you say. Yeah, at this point, nobody can dispute that we have been playing our batties off. Yeah, all season in every single competition. I don't want to hear nothing from Man U, who only have 2 games in about 4 weeks. When we are playing game. Every couple of days, we've got game. To the point where we've got little 15-year-olds on the pitch.
16 now.
16-year-olds, yeah. People that we snatched from
Tottenham.
Tottenham. From Tottenham's club. The people that you should be promoting in your own team. This is definitely a manager problem. People that you should be promoting, we snatched another one from you, and
They scored a goal.
It got a bit techie in the match, but we scored. Well done to him.
The thing is,
I'm so over football. I don't know what it is. It's just it's so
are you
depressing.
uninspired again?
I'm so depressed. It's just not nice.
Mm-hmm.
What's her name? Cried, didn't it?
Abby Summers.
Yeah.
I don't blame her in all
She
honesty.
cried.
Bless.
It hurts. It fully hurts.
I've been there. And how I...
No, you have not. Your team has not been down in the mud like this, Jules.
It felt like we was.
It may have felt like it, but you have not been at these depths, hanging on by your fingertips to the Premier League.
Yes, because we're built for champions, so I can't really relate in all of what you're going through. But there's been times when Arsenal's been there for decades, so they know what it's like to constantly lose and be bottlers and, you know, not do well in games. And we had a little short spell of that as well. So I know what it's like. And how I went through it is I prayed really hard and I didn't watch the matches.
I have to watch the matches, innit?
No, you don't. Would you ever relinquish your season ticket? You've had it for what? How many years now? Decades?
I've only had it for 6 years.
Okay.
Only you suffered for 6 years.
She
only
had
my
your prime
ticket
time
for
then.
6 years. Yeah. So.
But is it time to let it go?
Let it go.
No, I'm not. You know, I'm not a glory hunter. I'm not just there for the good times. I'm there for the bad times too. So no, I wouldn't get rid of my season ticket. I would expect the Enoch family and the Lewis family to lower the price. Yeah, because if we do go down,
why are you paying £1,300?
I'm not paying stupid amount of money for a season ticket. So
that's fair.
They need to at least take a third off that.
I think it should be sliced in half.
It should be half, but.
They won't though.
They won't do that.
They probably wouldn't.
They won't do that. So I would say take off a third. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll be doable.
Boy.
But I've had enough talking about Tottenham now, please. I'll just
go on. You want to talk about your boys? Let's get a Man U in here.
Well, we didn't win.
Okay.
We didn't win. We lost. Our first loss under the wonderful Carrick. And in my honest opinion, we didn't play bad football. However, when it went down to 10 men, we should have capitalised on that. A bit like how, you know, Spurs didn't do for you guys. But we should have capitalised on that and scored another goal. But Casemiro's goal, again, I love Casemiro, so there's nothing bad for me to say about it. But I felt like even though we lost, we did need that. We needed loss. Mm-hmm. So, you know, keep ourselves humble a little bit, you know, because we're humble people. And also, it's a loss after, 5 games? Or after 4 games. It's not the end of the world.
No, you're not it's not the end of the world for you, because you know you're not going to win the Prem, and at least you're in one of the other 2 competitions, isn't it? So
they're not in nothing.
They're not in anything.
No, but they'll qualify next year.
Yeah. Next season, we'll
be there.
Have some midweek games again, mm-hmm. midweek football again. But I'm not uninspired. I'm not depressed. I'm not in mourning. I'm content. I'm okay. You know, it's okay to win some, lose some. More wins than losses, obviously. But, you know, it's football. Anything can happen. No one expects them to score and go above us. No one expected that. It happened.
But they had 10 men.
They did have 10 men. I'm happy with, it's one game out of a good chunk of it. Is what it is. On to the next one. And I'm sure we'll draw with the next one. If we lose the next one, then it's a problem.
Who have you got next?
I think we have... I have no clue. I can't lie, I have no idea. We got Aston Villa. United home.
You're going to lose that.
It's United home. It'll be a very hard game to lose.
That'll be a tricky game.
I'm looking forward to that match, actually.
But Villa aren't doing as well as they were a few weeks ago. So they're kind of on a downward spiral. So that's anyone's game.
Yeah. But I'm hoping it's in the favour of the Red Devils.
Is that Saturday or Sunday?
Sunday. 2 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
So it should be a good game.
I mean, I ain't got nothing but praise to say for Arsenal.
Of course you do.
I'm happy with everything my boys are doing.
The tired boys.
They are... Do you know what we say? We say tired. What? Right. Because this is the question that we had a little while ago about how much they are playing, how tired the players are getting and all of this, compared to those of you who are in no other competitions but the Premier League and get very well rested. Mm-hmm. And the in-between of the stress that Spurs are going through. Mm-hmm. I don't have no one to play, but they're in extra competitions. So do you thinking about it from just a different kind of angle, do you think that the players are playing too many games?
Yes. I think they are.
Your players.
Not mine, but I mean in general. Like if you are in all of the tournaments and you're getting to last stages, it gets to the point where you are playing too much football.
But can I add, a football squad have 25 people in it.
Player depth.
Barring all, obviously, no injuries. Even if you have 5, 6, 7, 8 injuries, you still have about 15, 16, 17 players to choose from.
Yeah.
Right.
So, in all honesty, they shouldn't be that tired. They should get maybe like a day or two rest in between. They have a couple training sessions, and the training sessions aren't all day.
Yeah.
Why are they so tired?
I think it is the case. It goes Arsenal because you guys are the ones paying the most at the minute. They should have 25 solid players, but they don't. You have about, I said a push 15.
We do about 15, yeah.
At a push.
No, you got more than that. You
don't
have
between 15 and 20.
That's even a push. I think it's less than that. So what I'm trying to say here is that because it's not that big of a depth of a team, the same players are having. Ray as a goalkeeper plays every single match for the most part.
But goalkeepers don't do as much as outfield players,
fine.
isn't it?
Saka, for example, he plays majority of the matches.
He does, but he comes on as a sub.
Okay.
So
he starts a lot of that,
He does start a bit, but I think with Saka, he's got a bit of balance. I think he starts some, he rests some.
At some point,
he starts some, he then comes on a bit later.
Injured. Yeah.
You know, so I think he gets rested a bit. I think there are some players that currently are being overused a bit, or not overused. They are playing a lot more games than I have seen them play in the past.
Yeah.
I definitely think that Arteta is getting his money's worth from Nketiah because he seems to be on the pitch every single match.
I think he plays 100% plus 10.
Yeah.
Because...
And I don't love it. I don't really...
see why.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
He's doing well, yes, but it's like there are other players that could...
In Arteta's eyes, there isn't.
Yeah.
Because technically, in his position, who is his sub?
But Gabriel Saliba, your two centre halves, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then isn't he a centre half as well?
No.
Where does he play?
No, my team.
Well, he's a winger.
Yeah, I'm sure he's a winger.
No, he's defence.
Where is he?
He's defence. Nketiah is defence.
Yes, he's a defender.
Yeah.
He is a defender. He's in the back, in the centre.
He's
he's a defender.
Sure he is. So then you got Saliba, you got the other one.
Oh yeah, because he usually subs off Saliba.
And then Nketiah, yeah. So you got three centre defenders, right?
Yeah.
So
they keep on playing Nketiah.
Nketiah's played like the last.
Unless he must be
4 or 5
playing him
games.
as a right back or a left back.
He's been playing on the right.
Oh, is
no,
it?
He's been playing on the left.
On the left back.
Right,
Okay.
right. Okay.
When he's a centre.
Centre.
Yeah.
Well,
because you got him, you got Saliba on pretty much a lot of the games. You got
And Gabriel.
Gabriel on majority of the games.
well, he's been out for a year, so he needs to play.
No, not Gabriel Jesus.
Oh, the other one.
Gabriel Malagues.
Oh, that one who I don't like, but yeah.
Oh, I love him. He's my favourite.
The one that just goes.
he's like a
you
feather.
don't like him.
He's like a feather.
I love Gabriel. I think he gets played quite a lot because Timber gets played a lot.
But it's also for experience. Now, another thing
Yeah.
that Arsenal now have, which they have had for a very long time, is experience.
Yes.
Because you're playing in more tournaments.
Yes.
And that's what other teams like Liverpool, Man United and Man City have had over you guys. So Arteta's playing them because they will be able to, in tough matches or in set pieces, use their experience to help them score the goals.
Yeah.
So playing more matches can work in your favour, but it can also work against you.
Yeah, because it's tiring. It's just
Yeah,
of course.
Thinking that I do like the fact that in like FA he chose to play a few newbies, a few youngsters. I liked that because it gives them. It was a much slower match. You know, you're saying about the pace of the game.
Yeah.
It did seem like a much slower match. It seemed like it was decent. You know, but when you've got like now the next couple of games coming up, Premier and Champions League, that's back to back. It's they're bound to get tired, and it's no wonder that the same people keep on getting injured.
Yeah. But every team goes through this. But it will show a champion if they can come out and win a lot.
Yeah.
Because I will look back, I always say Liverpool. There was one season where Liverpool played every day, in my opinion. They played every single day and they were winning. Not every day, obviously, but they were winning a lot. and they won the Premier League that season. They didn't win Champions League. They didn't have won Carabao. Maybe, can't remember. But what I'm trying to say is that if you guys can keep this up and actually get a trophy at the end of it, hats off to you. And that's when you come and talk with people like Man United and Man City and Liverpool.
Here we go.
But if you bottle it again, I'll say what I've got to say.
But then you've also got to think about the caliber of player. So we're talking about, like, if we look at Arsenal, right? We've got a lot of Brazilian players. We've got a lot of South American players. We've got World Cup coming up, if it's going to happen. But we've got World Cup coming up. These guys are going to get no rest because they're literally going to be taken out of Champions League, English football, whatever, and placed into World Cup. There is no break for them. And then they got pre-season. So they're on a constant...
Yeah, they'll get like 2 weeks off probably after World Cup.
But that's what they're training for. Like, remember we said this earlier, like, this is their job. So their training, their conditioning, what they do is to kick a football round for 90 minutes. Obviously, fitness levels play a big part of it. But if they can't do this, then why are you a footballer?
Yeah,
I know I'm saying this as someone who's not a pro footballer. So I'm not. I'm saying this from a big place of ignorance here. But
then everyone does deserve a bit of a break.
Of course they do. But unfortunately, if you're paid at the highest level...
And you're earning
that,
money.
You're gonna have to suck it up and get on with it. It's unfortunate for their national teams are gonna suffer, but also Brazil's depth of team is crazy.
I don't think that their home teams ever suffer, because when you see the way that some of these teams play, you would think that all they did was train for World Cup. Like some of the most amazing players they've got.
It's true. But they've got so many. Like, for taking an example of Brazil's like squad depth is ridiculous. Compared to someone like Ghana, different story. We'll try our best, Black Stars. But good luck to the Brazilian players who play for Arsenal, because they're going to be shattered.
They are.
And Argentina as well. You've got a few Argentinians as well.
Yeah, we got a couple.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the World Cup, but I don't know if it's happening.
I'm actually quite worried.
It's just waiting.
I'm very worried. I was gonna say something. I was having a thought this afternoon about football, as I always do. Can you name any top USA football player? No, but have you heard the conversation between was it Rick Ross and there was another person who's having a conversation with, and they said, and this is not verbatim, if they prioritized soccer, they don't call it football, they call it soccer. If they prioritized football over there would be world class. That's impossible. I'm so sorry. They would be better than we are, the Europeans. Really? They believe with their chest that if they prioritized football, soccer, like they prioritize NFL, basketball, NHL, whatever, if they prioritize soccer the same, they would be world class.
Let them continue to think that.
That's the serious level delusion. That is a severe level delusion. Think that. Because I'm thinking about how Trump is so, like, him and the FA president are like bosom buddies, like best of friends. I'm thinking, but what real contribution to football has USA given other than hosting the World Cup? But it's not just them hosting, because it's America, it's USA, Canada and Mexico. Yeah, but then they hold the majority of the matches. They won't be holding any matches. They don't pay the bill. This is true. This is very true. This is very if true. They don't pay the bill, we're gonna be in Mexico and Canada. Yeah, it's true. For half a World Cup. But I'm just trying to say that I can't think of anybody. I couldn't name one American football player, whereas I can name one for pretty much majority of the nations. I know one that he plays for Leeds, Aronson. He's a midfielder. Is he American born or British that moved to America and then come back? He's got a bit of an accent, so I think he's American. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Whereas we can list off legends. There's a couple more. There's that guy that used to play for Chelsea. Born in America or born in the UK, went to America and came back. No, American as well. I think Christensen. Was he American? Yeah. Okay. Played for Chelsea. Okay, I do know him. That's my bad then. But when you think of the likes of the Messis, the Ronaldos, the Dave Beckhams, the Wayne Rooneys, they don't live in America. They're not American. They're not. Yeah, Americans, well, Trump, America think that they are these big football nation. Or soccer nation. Isn't that just a really, like, warped mindset? That's just the that's Trump for you. Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. Because I was like, I could name other nations and they don't bat as hard as Trump and
But then I guess it's because they are the ones that are hosting, because he's hosting, he can shout the loudest.
But it's
isn't it?
even other seasons, like of other World Cups, like everyone's like, "Oh, America." I'm thinking, I don't know any of the American players. Like American players gone a lot for World Cup. I'm thinking, I don't know half of these. I couldn't even name the goalkeeper.
I'm gonna be. I have never watched one of the American games.
And they play fairly decent. Like they have beaten Ghana, and they do progress to a certain point, and obviously they always getting kicked out. But it's just like, how can you claim to be, the big dogs in football, soccer? You don't call them the right name,
Exactly.
and we don't have no legends that I am aware of from their country.
Whereas they've taken quite a few of our legends, because Beckham went there.
LA Galaxy, I'll never forget that.
Yeah.
That was a big thing.
Yeah.
Wayne Rooney spent a bit of time in
Rooney
America
went there.
as well.
Yeah.
But hey,
Didn't Son go to America?
Son is there now.
yeah, he's there now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, they're taking all of our greats.
But where's it going to do? Other than getting paid a lot of money, they're not going to be on no big... Again, name me what is the American Premier League called? They must have one.
Someone tell us.
Someone please tell
The
us.
National Soccer League, NSL.
Is that what it's called?
They just put they put L at the end of everything,
yeah.
and N in the beginning,
And N, yeah.
beginning of
It's
everything.
true,
So I
it's
know the
true.
National Hockey League is NHL. The NFL is National Football League. So it must be NSL,
And then the NBA.
National Soccer League. Yeah.
So tell us what your
God.
league is called, because I can name Bundesliga, I can name the Premier League. Give me some other ones.
Champions League.
Champions League, Carabao Cup, FA Cup.
Syria is the Italian.
Yep. What's the Spanish league called?
La Liga.
La Liga. But what is the American USA league
I think
called?
it's the.
And again,
they've
I can
got
name
great
teams from
experimental.
all the European
Yeah.
and also the not Copa America, the South American clubs. I can name their Premier League.
Can you?
I could think of if I try really hard, but I couldn't name any. You know how you have like PSG.
LA Galaxy, is that one?
That is one.
That's
Yeah,
one.
But
That's
then
the one that Beckham went to. Yeah.
But then
that's
what
the
is
one
the
I
rest
know.
of them?
Most of them.
We could name a few. We can have Fenerbahce, Galatasaray. I can
From
name
the
clubs.
Turkish league,
I
isn't
can name
it?
clubs from everywhere. I can't name a club other than LA Galaxy
Yeah.
from America.
I feel like I do know another American one.
Into Miami.
Is that
That's where Messi is now, right? Isn't
He's
it?
in
into,
Miami.
Into Miami.
Yes, he is.
That's two.
That's true.
You could be talking. Not. I don't know.
I think it's actually not called that.
Yeah, it's into Miami.
Tell us.
And I don't know any more than that.
Actually, true. You know,
Well, I can name New York Giants. Why do I know that?
because it's basketball. Because that's what they're known for.
That's what I'm known for. I'm sure we can name.
Chicago Bulls.
Yeah. What's the other one that I know?
Lakers.
Yeah. Seattle Hawks.
Aw.
Like we're basketballers now. Joking. No, but it's true.
Yeah.
What they're known for. Yeah.
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 It's crazy. It's a crazy one.
Because the Europe is known for football. Even though it's not European, then it actually started in China. But
To be fair, I could probably name... No, I can't name one Chinese.
No.
No, I can't. I really can't. Sorry. I tried. No, but who went to China recently? No, they go to Qatar a lot. The players go to Qatar, the Middle Eastern country.
Yeah.
yeah, because they pay.
They
They
pay a
pay.
lot.
Because
Yeah.
didn't
And
Saudi.
Ronaldo went, but isn't he gonna cancel his not cancel his contract?
He's
He's
not-
his contract.
Yeah,
isn't
I
he?
think
He's
so.
trying to do something. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he got them to pay him
Big money.
bag of money. He got them to pay him for staff and all sorts.
But he now owns a bit of a team, innit?
Oh, is it?
Can't remember what team it is, but I read that the other
I did
day.
hear that he
Now owns a bit.
him was it Rio and one other person.
As in Ferdinand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wanted to take ownership of Man U.
Do it.
Really?
I
Do
read
it.
that somewhere a little while
I
ago.
haven't read that, but do it. Whoever it is.
Because it was last season, I think, and because of how poorly they were doing. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm not sorry, but because of how poorly they were doing last,
sorry.
how they was doing poorly last season, I remember reading or seeing a video somewhere that said that they were actively thinking about taking ownership of Manchester United.
Do it.
Wow. I've got
Actually,
enough
we're
money
all right
between
now.
them, innit? So
Yeah. Well deserved money too. But hey.
let's see what happens with the World Cup.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm really looking forward to it, so I hope it doesn't get thing. But I am that person that hopes it gets relocated. I would much prefer if it was played 50% in Mexico, 50% in Canada.
Yeah.
I'd feel more safer for the people that are visiting and for the players and stuff like that.
Also, the ticket prices might drop because they're extortionate in
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's expensive.
It was like $3,000 for a ticket.
That's how much they pay for like the Super Bowl.
Excuse me?
Some tickets
Dumb.
they're
It's
crazy
so dumb.
expensive. I'm thinking football fans don't have that amount of money. I'm sorry, we don't.
So what are they paying? $3,000 for a ticket?
I saw
You're
somewhere.
better off
Try
just
and watch
going
your team lose.
to the
No,
park,
no,
whatever,
no, no,
innit?
no,
Just
no, no,
yeah, you're better off just going to like they'll have like bits
Showings.
where they'll just
Yeah.
have it on the screen.
Yeah.
And just buy two drink out there and just sit out there for everyone and then
kind
just
of do
enjoy it
that.
anyway.
I wouldn't understand. Why would you travel all the way to America just to go and watch it in a pub?
Yeah.
But it's the atmosphere, isn't it? The atmosphere is different. Because imagine like you're in Mexico, for
It
example.
was like beautiful.
Like the sun is beating on you. You have some tequilas and cocktails and all that in it.
Just for the vibes.
Should we go just for the vibe?
Anyone want to sponsor us to go to
Sponsor us
Mexico?
in the summer, please.
We'll do lots of vlogging for you guys. We promise.
We'd have the
Bikinis,
best
tequila, and football. How can you go wrong with that?
time. And 3 Spice Queens.
There
The
you
Spice
go.
Nation.
Listen, yeah, that would be nice actually.
It would be.
But Mexico, not Canada. Mexico is nicer.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind going to
I wouldn't
Canada as well,
mind.
you know.
I've been. It's all right.
Not everywhere is cold though, no?
You would say that, but you like the car. So if we got there by accident and it was snowing, you would be happy.
Should be
So
happy.
No,
I would
Lily
love
would
that.
not be happy. Lily doesn't want to have to wear too much clothes. I want to wear flip flops, shorts, and a shirt. That's it.
Yeah. And sunglasses.
And sunglasses.
And not for morning.
We have talked about the unfortunate situation that Spurs in right now. We've spoken about how great Man U's in. We've spoken about the amazing Arsenal and how they're playing wonderfully. But we've also discussed how some of the players are probably burning themselves about, or they're not burning themselves out. They're playing so many games that they may get to that point of burnout. So just to round us up and bring everything together, what would you say are some of the signs, just in general now, of you burning out?
Fatigue, isn't it? Like you're just your body's just shutting down. Like from your brain, you could be like getting dehydrated. Just you just like your whole body is just shutting down from the top to bottom, and then you're finished.
Yeah.
Have you ever experienced burnout before?
I have. I'm trying to think of the signs pre-burnout. Or you said signs pre-burnout, right?
Yeah, signs that you're burning out, yeah.
Mine is, well, for me personally, I then became hyper efficient. Like I was overload, like so efficient. I was doing something, I was just like, this ain't good. Because there's only so much efficiency that is normal or tolerable before you crash. So yeah, for me, it was like hyper efficiency. And I was just like, hold on. And then a week later, I was like, zombie.
No.
Yeah. So that was sign. But not saying it's it's not really a bad thing to be efficient. But if it's at the cost of other things as well, because another thing is I then stopped taking self-care was out the window. I wasn't eating, I wasn't sleeping. So all of that sort of stuff came as a result of me being efficient in other elements of my life.
Yeah.
And I think in line with what you're saying, that's where the hyper efficiency can make you feel like when you're resting, you feel guilty for resting.
Yeah.
And then, or when you're resting, you feel like you're failing because you're not accomplishing what you should, what you set out to do. I think for me, when I have had burnout in the past, I have been the opposite. So maybe I've been a bit efficient beforehand, but my body shuts down. So that's like a month signed off of work for me. And I've been there once where I've had a full 6 weeks. Doctor has said you do not go back to work. And then I've had the odd one where it's like voice goes here and there. I actually think there's a link now between whenever I lose my voice and being a bit burnt out.
Yeah. My voice is always the first to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
I forgot
It's
that.
like your body's telling you
She
can't
needs to
talk
slow
now,
down.
you can't
Yeah.
do nothing else.
Yeah.
You're doing too much.
Yeah.
Slow down. Bobby Valentino, you know?
Sorry,
He told you.
have you been burnt out before?
Do you know, the only time I've been burnt out was when I was pregnant.
Really?
Oh, really?
And being at work, it just got too much.
Well, your first?
This was, I think it was my second. I think so. And I remember I was at work and it was, the doctors were doing their rounds, and it just got too much for me. And I just started crying. Probably more emotional as well.
Yeah.
I don't cry.
It's us to say you don't cry.
It's not me, you know. Something must be really wrong for me to start crying. And then one of the consultants asked me, "Am I okay?" I'm just like, yeah, but I wasn't, obviously. And then the tears were just flooding. And then they were like, "Just go and take some time." I had to just go outside and just have like 10 minutes just to recharge my batteries. But yeah, that's the only time.
Because you are a tough cookie.
I am.
You will go and go and go and go, and you will not let anyone know that you're
struggling.
We didn't know this.
Yeah,
that's hard, Kay.
I know. Yeah, I'm a tough cookie. I will just go on. Like my batteries would just always be running. But that time it was just too much, and I just couldn't. I couldn't go on anymore, and I just let loose.
The 10 minutes, or I'm saying it's 10 minutes,
that
you took out, was that enough to recharge you to go back to your shift? Well, I'm assuming you did, but
it was enough for that day. But then I think once you get to a certain point in pregnancy as well, they're more lenient, so they will say just go and take a bit more time out, just go and like sit in the staff room, have a bit of a break, and then just come back. But it was difficult, and I think it was, it must have been my second, because I'm sure it must have been post-COVID,
because that was the point where you was done with work as well. So
I think it was with my second.
So you took 10 minutes, you took 6 weeks.
I was forced to.
But did you feel better after the 6 weeks?
No.
Right. So no, but there's a dual reason. So initially the reason why I went, so the backstory, we had a new program that was running for student nurses, and we had to come off of one examining board and put them onto another examining board, and I was basically given the task to recreate the program. But also before that, I'd gone for a promotion that I was told to go for, but I was then lumbered with taking on all of that person's responsibility because they wasn't up to the task. So it was loads of things that were kind of being piled on top. And I think it got to the point where I wasn't just burnt out, maybe it was burnout as well, but I was depressed. So when I initially went off, I had a chest infection. That was my body shutting down. And then when I'd gone back to the doctor was like, "You are not mentally well enough to go back to work. I'm going to sign you off." And initially they gave me like 2 weeks. Then when I went back, same like you, "How are you?" "Yeah, I'm fine." "No, you're not fine." They gave me another 2 weeks. So when I went back to work, I was phased back in, but I was still, my body was okay, but mentally I was still not in a good headspace. So yeah, it was a process for me. But I think now when I have burnout, when I like lose my voice and stuff, because I can be more vocal where I am placed, because I think a lot of my, obviously burnout comes from work, innit? So a lot of that is about me being able to be vocal about not feeling like I'm managing. And the difference is, the position I was in before, there was no voice. Whereas the position I'm in now, I'm maybe too vocal with my manager and my management team. They are very supportive. If I'm not feeling great, I get wellbeing days, just take a day to yourself, whatever. There's a bit more support there. So I tend to come through those periods mentally a lot quicker than I would have before. Though the body is still not working, the mental state is a bit better.
That's really good. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
6 weeks wasn't enough, but you know,
it worked.
It worked.
It worked, which is good.
How about you?
I've never taken time off for burnout.
Really?
Not even a day.
No. I won't take time out of work for burnout. If I'm feeling it, it always transpires at the end of the day, if anything, and then by 7 a.m. in the morning,
Good to go.
I'm good to go again.
But do you not feel like you're feeding back into it?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh my.
And that's why sometimes it gets to the weekend and you guys won't hear from me, or I'm just not responding in group chats, or I'm not talking to people because it's just got that much. But I have never taken time out of work because I've been burnt out.
Okay.
It's been because I've been physically unwell. Maybe it's because I've got a sore throat, but I would never say it's because of burnout. Maybe it's a mental thing. I don't know.
No, because to be fair, I didn't take the time because of burnout.
Yeah, true. You didn't.
Did you take the time because of burnout?
I just took that time because I feel like everything was just getting on top of me.
Yeah.
And I just needed to get that off my shoulders, so to speak.
Yeah.
Like it was just too much was happening at that time, and it probably normally wouldn't have been too much for me to handle. But then it just felt like it was just too much. So I just needed a few minutes just out of that space.
Yeah,
and then I was okay again.
Yeah. And pregnancy amplifies everything. So it's just like, oh, there's a pin on the floor.
Yeah. The hormones.
The hormones are wild, mate. But yeah, and I hear it.
So taking that to football then, if a player is experiencing burnout, what do they do?
I think Tottenham's experiencing burnout right now.
Do they fake injuries? Do they?
There's no injuries to fake because half the team have injuries already. So
yeah,
I think mentally a lot of them have already tapped out for the season because it's a lot. I don't know how you can get the players back on side again. Before when Igor Tudor came in, he took all the players for a dinner.
Oh, cute. Did he pay?
Who knows? Who knows? But obviously that hasn't helped team morale. So I don't know what can happen for Tottenham, in all honesty. Just wait until the new season.
Yeah. Maybe there's beef between the players we just don't know about. Maybe it's something. I'm not
to be fair, they were playing like there was beef. They were playing like they don't like each other.
They don't know each other.
Maybe they don't like and know each other. They need to do what? Go old school, go on a retreat. What's it called? Staff bonding, team bonding. Team bonding.
We don't have time for
They've
team
got
bonding.
To
they should be bonding already.
Championship, Champions League, whether it's Championship, they'll have plenty of time. Actually, they will have less time.
They'll have less. They play more games.
They play more games.
Right.
They play more games. But they got to make time. It's worth it. You got to invest. Sometimes you got to invest and suffer later.
Yeah.
Stuff is got to do. So that's not a give.
Something's
Stuff is got to give.
Something's
got to give.
Because I will say, when you look at my boys, my very, very beautiful Arsenal boys, they always look like they are. They don't show if they're burnt out. They don't show if they're overexerting themselves. I'm talking about off the pitch, not so much because we always focus on what's happening on the pitch. I don't see much from. Sometimes I see stuff from Man U, but I don't see much from Spurs off the pitch. And maybe it's just because that's what my algorithm is built like, because obviously I'm an Arsenal supporter. I will watch Arsenal videos online, so maybe that's why I see more of it. But I see more of them outside, like kikiing, going to awards together, going like having chats together, being on interviews together. I see a lot more of that, and it looks like that's kind of how they unwind, how they reset, how they, if they are
do Spurs have a social media team?
Yeah.
And do they because I see challenges, and fun,
I see that, but then sometimes they're doing too much of that and not enough on the pitch.
I'm so done.
You need to be focused. You need to be focused.
I don't want you to play. You play.
Listen, don't be playing those games behind the scenes and all that, and then putting that all on social media.
Help.
I want to be seeing you lot being together as a team on the pitch, playing properly, scoring goals. That's how you can play. That's how you can play games together.
Okay.
So K-Roll said it.
Yeah.
You don't play off this pitch, you play on the pitch.
Lord God.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, but you know, I've seen it. Like I've seen it on social media, especially like when it's like Halloween and all that. They're all going and doing these challenges or whatever. But do the challenging on the pitch, man. Play the game.
They
Play
hate
the football
each other.
game.
They hate each other. It's okay. They hate each other.
They do.
They hate each other. They must do. They must do.
They don't look like they like each other on the pitch.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. We've literally got a handful of players that want to play for the badge. And the others are just like losing their heads.
Giving up.
Sell them and start again.
Yeah, maybe it's a rebuild, but there is money for you guys to rebuild.
They won last year.
Yeah.
They've got money.
You've got
Exactly. What do we do with the
Yeah.
money that we won last season from the Europa?
absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Days. Who knows? Let's see what happens for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Pray for Tottenham, please, people. Anyone that wants to pray for Tottenham, wants to pray for me, please do so.
I can pray for you, but I can pray for Tottenham.
So the glasses have come off now, guys, because we're not talking about them anymore. But I think that's a wrap for this episode. Thanks for listening. Of course, as usual, we really appreciate it. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, let us know what your thoughts are on this week's episode. And then we'll be back next week with more spice, more opinions, and more real talk. This has been 3 Spice Queens.
See you later.
Bye.